Hey, yo, Chris! So now we're gonna see what it takes to actually break these equal line windows. As you can see, we have our windows and doors on stands. And what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do a various set of tests here with my man, Chris. And we're gonna put these windows to the ultimate test. We're gonna see how much abuse they can take. We have all kinds of different instruments.
Instruments is good, yeah.
We got our thermal imaging camera. This is gonna help us see what kind of heats we're generating on these windows, on the glass, to see, what point do they fail at.
Oh, I thought we were doing a hammer test with that.
It's too expensive to test with that. So what we have here is an equal line door. This would be a door that would be installed in someone's house at some point. So it's a metal clad door.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Typical entry door, maybe not front entry, but a side entry, rear.
It's got the vinyl frame, the really high quality weather stripping that we've seen in a lot of homes. It's a really, really nice door. I got a genuine softball here, so we're gonna give that a little throw. Got a baseball. That's pretty nice. That has got a good dent to it. But the door didn't open.
Door didn't open.
So everyone's safe inside.
We didn't break in.
Hey, yo, Chris! Come on.
Yeah, we did more damage with the baseballs and hockey puck than we did with a forced entry simulation.
Yeah, so I feel pretty safe if I lived in a house with an equal line front door. This is just a fixed frame window. It's got the brick mold on the outside. Fairly common window you'd see installed at an equal line project. And it's a triple pane window. So what do you think is a good weapon for this one? Yeah, this is pretty intense. Look at that. We went right through the first pane. And it looks like the second pane got a little bit of crack. But the third pane held up pretty good.
Triple pane.
Triple pane. That's how we do it. All in the name of science. We have officially broken our window. But our house with the door and a window, I mean, it's some crazy amount of abuse. These cops that have already been here by now, taking these guys away. Yeah. And everyone is safe inside. That's important. Even if you break through this glass, the way that it breaks apart into these, pieces like this, how are you gonna get through there? You're gonna cut yourself bits, right?
Yeah. Definitely not climbing through that window.
You ain't climbing through there. So that's good to see. You can see how big the chunks of glass break off. This is by design, this is not tempered glass. So when you have more of a shower door or a patio door later on, we're gonna test. When we have tempered glass, it's gonna break into much smaller pieces, so it's much safer if it ever was to break. Still usable.
You just gotta clean the track out a bit. Frame's in good tack.
Frame's in great shape. The frame took a lot more abuse than I thought it would. No dents on it at all.
Pane replacement and we're good.
Yep, move on. Triple pane's always the best way to go.
Triple pane on the garage.
If we had triple pane, we wouldn't have gone all the way through. We would have just gone the 2 pane.
We have a beautiful black vinyl casement crank-out style window with a frosted coating in the manufacturer level, no peel and stick here. And as you can see, this one's nail fin. So we got that fin on the outside. It's fastened directly to our sheathing.
Ready?
Look, what's really cool about that is we can actually see it's that middle pane that creates the frosting.
Look at that, didn't even know that.
So that's our first pane there, clear glass. We got clear glass as the third pane, as we can see. And then our middle pane that carries the frost.
So Chris, I'm gonna give you an axe. It's a fairly dull axe. I'm trying not. It's really stupid. It's not working, dude. Like, the door is destroyed, but look, I mean, people are safe. That's what it's all about. This door still works. Look, there's barely any damage on the inside. Like, it still works, still opens. That frame, that vinyl frame with that, this upgraded hardware, that held up really well.
That's impressive.
So worst case, you had an attempted break-in, we could just replace the door and the frame's perfectly fine. And we don't even have to touch the frame. And this is just a half simulated wall. This isn't even like a full structural wall that would be in a house.
So if you guys want to see what the inside of a door looks like, getting a little material science. See, a lot of insulation in there, a metal clad, and that's what makes up your door assembly for the most part.
So when you do see, people wonder like what is actually the door made up of and why Ecoline is creating products that are more energy efficient. Here's where you get a lot of that efficiency is through that, extruded, what is that, polystyrene type of insulation. And it's not just wood inside there, because obviously we know wood is not a very good insulator.
Yep.
So we need to add in extra materials, and this is where those added benefits come from. You're not just having like an old wood door on an old house. It's going to be quite leaky. So these are engineered to not only withstand crazy amounts of impact, but also be energy efficient and try to lower your bills down and all that kind of stuff. So really good stuff here.
Might not be the sharpest axe, but it is made for splitting wood. So if you got a wood door, it's probably not going to stand up as well as this metal clad.
Yeah,
for sure.
You can still use this door right now. It doesn't look so good, but it's functional for sure. I still might take it home. I still might install it in my house. Our last test here, it's a patio door, sliding patio door. It looks like a double pane sliding door. What we got here is a Tiger torch, propane torch. And this is gonna put out an incredible amount of heat. We're gonna try to see what kind of stress the actual glass on the sliding door can take before it cracks. I've seen windows before that crack in the summertime due to thermal expansion, so we want to just see how well they hold up. The main prevention from the glass cracking is because glass does expand and contract through hot and cold. Especially in Calgary, we can get quite hot in the day and then quite cold on a summer night, which can do damage to our windows. So we need the proper spacers installed so that glass is allowed to move with those changes in temperatures.
So if this is your patio balcony situation, you got a barbecue out here and a fire starts and that spreads, how long and how well does this hold up to that entering inside the home? So it'll be interesting to see.
Chris has got our thermal camera. He's
right around 200 right now.
200 on that glass. This is an extreme amount of heat that we're doing on this glass.
We're still around 30 degrees at the top.
Oh, wow.
It's just right where the flame's hitting. We're getting closer to 50 to 70. The thermals max out at 280. So we're getting that right where the flame point is.
No, nothing's happening.
Like that heat's not dissipating and that flame's not dissipating onto the rest of the glazing.
All in the name of science, but our house with the door and a window, it's some crazy amount of abuse and everyone is safe inside. That's important.